Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another IDOneTouch technical training. Today we will cover how to migrate IDOneTouch database from one server to a new one on this case. So to do that, we will go to our actual IDOneTouch server where we have the database, and on this case, it not necessarily need to be, but we have the service as well on the same machine. To do that, we just need to go to the management studio and do a backup from the database. How we do that, like any other SQL database, so we right click on the IDOneTouch database, we just go to tasks, and then we select backup. You don't need to change anything here, so you know already which will be the destination, the directory destination on this case. So we just need to press OK, and it was completely done. So we just need to go now to the correct path, backup, and you can pick up this one to the new server. So we will copy through the network to be more easier, quicker as well. Okay, done. So now let's move to our new server. Here he is. So let's open Management Studio. Then we right click on database and we select the option Restore Database. We select the device option, and then we need to go through the C drive and find the backup that we have pasted there. So here is it. Okay. So you have here information from the backup as well. You can still keep the same name that the backup has, or you can give a new database name for this. Okay, so DS test, for example, and we hit OK, and it was successfully restored. The only thing that you need, the only additional thing that you need to do is to go to the user that you will select as a DB owner for that specific restore database. Okay, so we go to this one and give the correct permissions as expected on this case. Okay, so everything is done. But the restore process, basically it's this. Well, the only thing that we need to do now is to open the IDOneTouch terminal manager now, and here we go, and point basically to the correct server. So it's no longer on this local machine. We need to select, okay, which SQL server is. We type the correct credentials as usual, connect. So our database is this one. We hit save, and then we log in. Without any issue, and we still have the information that was before. Okay, so we can still, on this case, start the service. Okay, everything will be working as expected. So since the IDOneTouch Terminal Manager is still running on the same machine, if we move the database, as you saw, there is no licensing request. So if, for example, we stop now this one and we go to we select a new virtual machine to install IDOneTouch Terminal Service, we will get the license prompt. So just a second. So I will open here the IDOneTouch on my side. Just a second, just to show you the screen on your side. So I will share you right away the correct window. So sorry, it's not this one. Okay, here we go. So we are on the correct build now. As you can see, so the reader is here. About database, we can see that we are no longer on this specific server. Sorry, I closed the window. So here is the IDOneTouch name, database name. And then when you hit service controller, because we have switched the service to another server, then we have, okay, service is no longer on the first server, so the service was moved. You need a migration key, so you need to request us a migration key when you need to install or move, in this case, the service itself to another VM. Okay, so I will copy right now. We hit submit. If you don't have any internet connection, when we hit submit, we will have a window telling you, okay, if you want to generate a desktop file, okay, you just need to answer yes and provide us that specific file, and then we will send you back the license file to upload into the system that is running in offline mode. Okay, so for this one, we just need to submit, and it was connected successfully to our web API, and registration was successfully about the migration. So we are able to start now with the new license. Okay, and we can see that information as well on the license license stats. So if we go here, we can see that it is no longer a full license type, it's a migration now. Okay, and you can also check any kind of information since the first day it was installed until today, any information about licensing system. Okay, so this was a migration on this case, and here is the information that we type about the activation key. Okay, so everything is covered for today. Anything else, please reach out our email support if you have any issues about migration, and we will see you soon.